Hello everyone, this time we look at question 11 in chapter 7, and we will also discuss the three relationships between price of the bond and the required rate of return, ROR. So in this problem we look at the bond which have a maturity of 15 years with a par value of 1,000 and the coupon payment is 100. So in part A, we have to calculate the value of the bond if the required rate of return is 12%. We have done a number of questions on calculating, so I will not show you how to do it. Instead, here is the value of the bond. At the required rate of return 12%, the price is about 864. So here is 12%, and at that point the value is about 864. And in the next scenario, we recalculate the price of the bond where the required rate of return is 15% and the price is, as I calculated, it is 707. So it will be around here. Okay, now the next one is what if the required rate of return is exactly 8%? Now in this case the price is 1,171, about that number. So here if it is say 8%, now the price of the bond will be more or less at that point 1171. So look at that point A and point B. You can draw your own conclusion about the relation between price of the bond and required rate of return, and you can see it very clear. The higher the required rate of return, the lower the price of the bond. If the required rate of return drop from 12% to say 8%, it dropped. You can see that the price of the bond jumped from 864 up to 1171. So it means there is an inverse relation between the price of the bond and the ROR, required rate of return. So that inverse relation is shown by that curve right here. One more thing is, with the coupon payment of 10% and the par value of 1,000, what will be the coupon rate? Okay, what is the coupon rate? So the coupon rate here is the coupon payment of 100 divided by 1,000, which will be 10%. Now my question is, if the required rate of return is exactly 10%, what will be the price? Okay, so what if the coupon rate, the required rate of return is 10%? Yeah, you can do your calculation, but in the book on the three relationship, we already mentioned that if the required rate of return equal to the coupon rate, now the price of the bond equal to par value. So in this case, the value of the bond is exactly 1,000. Yep. So on the chart we have say 10% right here. So now the price of the bond is 1,000. Point C. So this point C, point C here is very important. It's special, because the coupon rate is exactly the same as the required rate of return, and therefore the price is the same as the par value. Yeah. So now when we have the point C, now anything below point C, like a point A right here, the price of the bond of 864 is less than 1,000, so we call that discount bond. So here is the discount bond. On the other hand, for anything above point C, like a point B right here, the price of bond is 1171. So the name for that is premium bond, because the price is more than the face value of 1,000. So another way to think about that is, if your required rate of return is more than the coupon rate, you will have a discount bond. On the other hand, if your required rate of return of say 8% less than coupon rate, you have a premium bond. So it is very, very important relationship between price of the bond and required rate of return. Again, one is there is an inverse relation between price of the bond and the required rate of return. Second, if the coupon rate is if the required rate of return is equal to the coupon rate, which is 10%, price of the bond is equal to face value. And next is, if the required rate of return is higher than the coupon rate, the price of the bond is less than the face value, and the name for that is discount bond. On the other hand, if the required rate of return is less than the coupon rate, price of the bond will be higher than the face value, and the name for that is premium bond. Okay, thank you.